The following video is entirely based on interviews and stories reported by other media outlets, which we collect and curate in an attempt to provide one coherent and well-rounded history piece from the world of professional wrestling.
Support WrestleTalk!
Like us on Facebook.
In 2014, it seemed unlikely that WWE were going to capitalize on the fan support for Daniel Bryan, but the departure of one of their key WrestleMania stars changed those plans. I am Luke Owen, and this is how Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 30. In January 2016, WWE Network posted an episode of Legends with JBL where he interviewed Brian James, the former Road Dogg who is now a part of the WWE creative team. During this interview, JBL made mention of Daniel Bryan's road to WrestleMania 30, calling it one of the greatest builds the company has ever done, which Road Dogg agreed with. In this version of WWE's history, Bryan losing throughout the second half of 2013 was all part of the plan to crown him champion at WrestleMania 30 the following year. Only that's not the case whatsoever. In the summer of 2013, Daniel Bryan was one of the most popular acts in WWE. His yes chant was not only chanted during WWE shows, it was even heard during major sports events around the country. It was transcending WWE and actually getting mainstream attention. It was with that John Cena picked Bryan to take the WWE Championship from him at SummerSlam as he was taking time off to heal from an injury. However, after Bryan won the championship, special guest referee Triple H turned heel and allowed Randy Orton to cash in his Money in the Bank contract to win the WWE Championship. This kickstarted the Authority storyline where Triple H labeled Daniel Bryan as nothing more than a B+ player in the company, and not someone who could be the face of WWE. As PW Insider reported, when Vince McMahon had Triple H call Bryan a B+ player, that is because Vince saw Bryan that way. Vince was just gonna screw Bryan in the storylines and then push him down the card. This storyline was reported to culminate at WrestleMania 30, where Triple H would feud with the McMahons over the control of the company, leading to Triple H facing off against an opponent handpicked by babyface Vince. According to Dave Meltzer at the time, the top two names were Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock. However, neither man would commit to the match. The next few months saw Bryan unsuccessfully challenge Orton for the WWE Championship, winning it at Night of Champions but stripped of it the following night, failing at Battleground and failing again at Hell in a Cell. WWE then shot an angle where Bryan, who had been screwed out of the WWE Championship by Shawn Michaels, put him in the yes lock, which led to speculation that he might face HBK at WrestleMania. Dave Meltzer wrote in The Observer that many people in the company believed that match could happen, but those close to Michaels said he wasn't interested. So where did this leave Bryan in the plans for WrestleMania? By this point, it had been revealed that Batista was returning to WWE to win the Royal Rumble and face Orton for the WWE Championship, with The Undertaker taking on Brock Lesnar and Triple H versus CM Punk, removing the McMahon element from the storyline that had been teased at SummerSlam. Bryan was set to be programmed with Bray Wyatt in December and January, with the intent on getting Wyatt over at a main event level so he could feud with John Cena at Mania. As Dave Meltzer noted, it's not even clear what the direction for Bryan is, except apparently as a way to make Wyatt into a star capable of working with Cena at WrestleMania, as is the plan. Where Bryan fits into the show is unknown. The fact that Bryan didn't have a WrestleMania match seemed even more baffling when the John Cena vs Randy Orton WWE Championship match at Royal Rumble was hijacked by the crowd, who then also booed Rey Mysterio entering the match at number 30 because they wanted it to be Bryan. Meltzer wrote, Orton was very upset after the match, which was filled with chants of Daniel Bryan, we want refunds, boring, we want divas, yes, we want Angle, Randy Savage, Y2J, end this match, and this is awful. So if Bryan was so popular throughout the second half of 2013, why wasn't he factored into their WrestleMania plans? Dave Meltzer explains in December 2013, the first test was SummerSlam, which did the lowest total buys and second lowest North American buys of the modern era. The dynamic of John Cena handpicking Bryan as his opponent, Vince McMahon constantly reinforcing that he's not a main eventer, combined with the support of Brock Lesnar vs CM Punk, was a swing and a miss, according to McMahon. In his autobiography and in subsequent interviews after his retirement, Bryan revealed that his WrestleMania 30 plans were to face Sheamus, a rematch of their 18-second WrestleMania 28 clash. He told Alternative Nation in January 2015 2015, I wasn't supposed to be anywhere near the top of the card. I think I was scheduled to wrestle Sheamus and probably be 5th or 6th match from the top, and maybe get a 10-minute match if we were lucky. But then following the Royal Rumble 2014, CM Punk walked out on WWE, or was fired depending on who is telling the story, and Triple H's WrestleMania match was suddenly out the window. Punk confirmed on Colt Cabana's Art of Wrestling that he was scheduled to face Triple H at WrestleMania, which he would have won. Combined with the crowd hijacking Royal Rumble, Daniel Bryan's WrestleMania plans were also set to change. Meltzer wrote in the 9th of February 2014 edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE had talked of changing up the planned WrestleMania show based not just on Punk leaving, but the crowd reactions at the Royal Rumble. At this point, we are not aware of any major changes. The belief is Daniel Bryan versus Triple H will take place instead of Punk versus Triple H. With Batista turning heel because he was booed out of the building when he won the Royal Rumble to set up his match with Orton at WrestleMania, several wrestling journalists and fans began to theorize that Bryan would be added into the main event to make it a triple threat. Going by the reaction at Royal Rumble, the WrestleMania crowd would not react well to the heel versus heel match of Batista versus Orton. Meltzer joked, without Bryan or Punk inserted into that match, it risked becoming the perfect 10-year anniversary of the Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania 20. In the end, it was announced that whoever won the match between Daniel Bryan and Triple H would be inserted into the main event of WrestleMania 30, which ended up being Bryan, who then beat Batista and Orton to capture the WWE Championship. It was an incredible feel-good ending to the show, but one that wasn't the original plan. We've got other WWE Backstage Expose episodes, so click the videos on screen right now for more awesome wrestling content.